Shalom, 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 family, shalom, shalom. Lord willing, this is edifying and straight to the point. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world innately calls Jesus Christ. And Rakakadash in the Paleo Hebrew is the Holy Spirit. And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone who rule the world through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High can continue to put in a spirit to endure. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put in a spirit to endure. The Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. This is going to be real short and quick. You know, we getting closer to Passover for the ones that's doing it March 23rd. And who, if you're doing it any other month, we should be preparing for Passover, spiritually and mentally. It's not about us. Passover is a very deep feast, but you want to learn about it. You want to know where it took place with Moses, and then you want to understand the spiritual aspect of it with Yahweh Shai. They was eating the lamb, the dry root, the bitter herbs and the unleavened bread. But with Yahweh Shai, it was more of a spiritual, because Yahweh Shai is that lamb. That wine, the blood that we drink, that goes into the remission of sins. His body, that bread, because he is the bread of life, because you got to eat that whole roll. But you could keep going even deeper and deeper. But I want to deal with the point of purging yourself, because Passover just goes into the death spirit passing over through Egypt. So you have to know in this time, it's a lot of death, it's a lot of wicked things going on, because before Passover fully came, it was animals was dying, you had bugs, food, crop, like it was a whole lot going on. And if we can look right in the beginning of, this world's new year, January 1st, 2024, a lot of things just been happening. Ever since that day all the way till now, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to just read this first verse in the NLT. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. And I think I'm going to read it to... I'm going to read it to verse 8. This is in the NLT. It says, "Your boasting about this is terrible. Don't you realize that your sin is like a little yeast that spreads through the whole batch of dough? Get rid of the old yeast by removing this wicked person from among you. Then you will be like a fresh batch of dough made without yeast, which is what you really are. Hamashiach, our Passover lamb, has been sacrificed for us. So let us celebrate the festival, not with the old bread of wickedness and evil, but with the new bread of sincerity and in truth." Right? And that's why you have to be sincere in this thing for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And you have to come in this thing in truth, because Yahweh Shai is truth. First and foremost, let me bring this out too. Oh yeah, let me bring this out too. This 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. Because if the Lord enabled you in this thing, you should be purging yourself every day, if you're every day in His ministry. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. "And I thank Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, our Lord, who have enabled me, for that He counted me faithful, putting me into the ministry." So the Lord seen that you were faithful, and He put you in this. You didn't put yourself in this. Now that we in this, every day you want to renew yourself, because the spirit within you always renews itself daily. Let me see if I can get that. What in good creation? Yep. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. It says, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day." The outward appearance is going to get afflicted, yeah, but you should always want to renew the inward you. Let alone if Yahweh Shai is that bread and you always eating the bread of life, you should always have it on your mind to be a new you. Strive to be a new you. It's another one when you go to Ephesians chapter 4. You got to go to these basic, these plain basic ones, right? This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. You know, goes with Romans chapter 12, verse 2. But let me get this Colossians 3 and 10. Let's see if we can get Colossians 3 and 10 real quick. Where's Colossians at? Colossians chapter 3, verse 10. And have put on the new man. Wait, hold on. Let me start at verse. Let me start at 6. It says, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked some time when ye lived in them. But now ye also put off all these things, anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. We always got to work on this because, yes, we in the flesh, sometimes we do slip. It says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, because we want to walk into the godly deeds and let go of the evil or the old man deeds. It says, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him, right? It's renewed in the knowledge, right? And this is why, in order to purge the old you, you need that wisdom. Let's go. Let's start at Proverbs, the first chapter. Proverbs, the first chapter, verse 2, it says, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity. Let me just drop down to verse 5. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel, right? So a wise man will hear and will increase in learning. This is even more how we purge ourselves, because with wisdom, wisdom of Solomon chapter 9 verse 6, without wisdom we are nothing. So you need wisdom in order to be held accountable, to renew yourself, right? And then that goes in order to have when you have wisdom within you, it's gonna move you to discipline, right? This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 17. It says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of love is discipline, right? So you have to desire discipline when you come in this thing. So we're really purging that whole mother sucking old man. Capital O, capital L, capital D, capital M, capital A, capital N. You are purging that mother sucker. Verse 18, it says, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. That's why everybody should be working on what it says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 15 to 17, when it's talking about, really 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 51 to 54, where the incorrupt body would get an incorruptible body, and incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High, because we won't die, But it says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to the kingdom. You want to purge yourself, because the more you purge yourself, it shows a form of discipline. Let alone the lesson I did last night. When we purge ourselves, it makes us an example for other people coming in. Oh, this person know better than me. They still trying to renew themselves from the old them. Because every day you're gonna be under attack. Just because we come in this thing, it don't mean that it's no notion the Lord is not gonna send, the left hand side to tempt you. Job was a just man, and the Lord still allowed him to get tempted, But this is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So we already know we getting tempted, but that's why you want to purge the old man. Purge the old man, because Yahweh Shem Shai is our defense. Sirach 4 and 7. If we strive for the truth until death, the Most High shall fight for us. Nobody can take us out of this unless the Lord pluck us out, you know? So you should be purging yourself, winning approval of the Most High. You know, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15, but in the G&T it says, win the approval, you know, by the Most High, you know? I forgot where I was going with this one. Oh, yeah. This is St. John chapter 10, just to show that, you know, the more we purge on ourselves, we in the hands of the Lord. Soon as you feel like you don't gotta do the things that the Lord asks you to do, the more the Lord is taken from you. You know, just like the 10 talents. You know, if we not doing what the Lord wants us to do, if we not even trying, the Lord is taken from you. He's taken from you. And then you got to work harder to get that back, and then work even harder to get all the other things. You know, this is St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 26. It says, but ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. I am nobody. You know, these words is read, I believe, in this whole word, Yahweh Shai, come in the whole volume of the Bible. You know, if you truly believe in the Most High, and if you truly believe in the Most High, you most likely might be a sheep. So purge yourself. I don't care how much money you got, your clap, bravo, your wife, your girl, or your husband, whatever you're doing, that's cool. Purge yourself. Purge yourself. If you always washing clothes, you're purging the filth out the clothes, the stench, the stains. So you should be doing the same thing, right? And I'm going to end it with this one. This is Daniel, the 12th chapter. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, right? Because they were purging themselves until the coming of Yahushua, because the Lord tell us in Luke, the 19th chapter, verse 13, occupy till I come. The more we occupy in these things, you purge yourself before Passover. If you notice, Passover is not the only time you purge yourself, because if you read any scriptures throughout your days, while we still living in this wicked ass place, you're purging yourself every day when you open up this book, technically. But you have to really believe, and you have to apply it. We shouldn't be doing the same mistakes we did last year, let alone we shouldn't be coming up with new ones, you know? But saying it again, it says, many shall be purified and made white and tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Even the wicked might not purge themselves. They might say, yo, I purge myself, you know, once out the year. I do atonement once, you know, I do the atonement. And throughout the year, I even made mistakes where I had one fast and it was only the Day of Atonement. You know, that's not good enough. You know, let alone if you want to increase in the spirit, you want to be able to, if somebody's sick, you want to call those damn spirits off of them by saying the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And sometimes, like Yahushai said, because they couldn't cast out spirits, that comes with praying and fasting. So we got to continue in that too, let alone me teaching. You have to continue with praying to Yahweh Shem Shai. You got to be one of those annoying, Yahweh Shem Shai, got to ask you something. Yahweh Shem Shai, got to ask. Yahweh Shem Shai, got to tell you. Yahweh Shem Shai, I'm dealing with this. You got to always count on Yahweh Shem Shai. And that technically is the only way we're going to be able to purge ourselves. You know, Jeremiah 33 verse 32, is it? Jeremiah 32 verse 33. We turn our back to the Lord. Right now, we need to change that. Always turn to the Lord. Now, you might get a house, and you might thank the Lord, but reevaluate yourself. Now, for the ones that's serving the Lord, you know, you was down to your luck, you got the crib that you got, and it's comfortable for your house, call on the name of the Lord, because you serving the Lord. That's way different. You know what I'm saying? You got this job to provide for your family. For the ones that's serving the Lord, it's a way big difference. You know, the Lord is probably doing certain things because something about to happen. He got you this job for this moment so you can provide for your house. For the ones that serving the Lord, that is the blessing. You know, for the ones that serving the Lord and you growing in stature in the spirit, that's a blessing from the Lord. If right now you have more of a desire to read and you understand and reading, the Lord is blessing you in that moment. You know what? Continue in that. You know, we going into a new year. Let's continue putting our foot on the gas and not turning back no inch. You know, to the old us. Philippians chapter 2, verse 13 and 14. Your mark is your Hawashai. Your mark is your crown. Your mark is getting on that chariot. Mark, mark, mark. This is a relay. Let alone this is a test. A test. I gotta go to freaking work. In order for me to learn how to be a king, I have to know how servants work. I am a slave myself. I gotta do a 9 to 5. Then I gotta come. I gotta provide. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. We are through the Spirit learning how to be kings, learning how to be princesses through the Spirit, learning how to obey Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You have to look at your life in a spiritual aspect and know, yo, this is real, right? This is my last one. I'm sure about it. This is my last one. I have to. This is Galatians, the 6th chapter. You know, because we not coming in this thing thinking we are something when we not. But when you serving the Lord, you something. You his servant. You his prisoner, to be exact. Right? This is this is the one I wanted though. I don't know if this is the one I wanted. Was this the one I wanted? I think it is. But this is Galatians chapter 5, verse 25. It says, if we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. You know, and when you go to 1 John chapter 2, verse 6, we ought to walk like him. If we want to be like Yahushua, we ought to walk like him. Women, oh, he's my husband. Why you ain't walking like your husband then? If Yahushua your husband, why you not walking like him? You should be in the house and shutting up. There's too many clamorous women out here. When Passover coming, it should be a change in our women. It should be a change in the men. It should be a change in the father, a change in the mother. It should be a change in the wife and a change in the husband. It should be a change in the prophets and the prophetess. Every day we should be working more to be an example. Yahushua is coming and he's going to take us off these streets. We ain't going to be able to do lessons. You know, my Wi-Fi was messing up on my laptop, but not my phone. You know, I'm so used to having a laptop. You got to get used to not being comfortable. Get used to losing stuff, you know, because this is about to crumble, literally. And while we worried about everything crumbling, you should be praising the Lord and purging you. And Lord willing, yo, this Yahweh can come like this. Do you think you willing to get beamed up? I'm going to say in the flesh, hell no. But in the spirit, I believe the Lord going to count me worthy. Well, you ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet if you saying that you is ready. Think about that. If you saying you is ready, you ain't ready. You know? Because if he don't come tomorrow, you ain't really ready. And the Lord is showing mercy because he's still giving us time. You show when you ready when you constantly seeking him and you just looking. What you doing? I'm waiting. Patiently waiting. But woe is he that wait for the day of the Lord. And you not occupied when he come back. All praise to Yahweh by Shema Shai. Lord, when this was edifying, I'm sorry, Salaki, for this short, quick video. But understand, man, purge yourself. First Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6 to 8. You know, read all about it. Purge you. Purge you. Fight that damn battle. Galatians 5, verse 16 and 17. We fight a battle between the flesh and the spirit, and they're against one another. They resist one another. This shit is tug of war in the spirit. The flesh and the spirit is tug of war. As soon as I walk out this door, you got battles from the left, the right, front, and behind you. Let alone in your house, because you never know what your kids can go through, or your woman, or your husband. It's a battle, man. And get your damn armor on, men. I'm talking to the men. Get your armor on. Because now that spirit is going to get upon you. You're going to have that protection spirit to protect your family. You're going to have that authority spirit to be all stern. Like I tell my family, now it's time for y'all to listen. None of that bickery stuff, none of that. You want something, you say, hey, my Lord, hey, if it please you. We getting on a way different level right now. Yahweh Shai is coming, and right now, your family got to be more obedient. Because shit is going to happen. Purge yourself. Shalom.